Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new gameplay objective Correa card to review today. So, guys, man, this friendly game mode is the best thing that's ever happened to FIFA. Honestly, I wish this game was formatted the same way as Call of Duty, where it's kind of like you just play and earn constantly, man. If this was like a thing for the entirety of the day, I would be so addicted to this game because the gameplay during the daytime is just not up to par. Even as I got this objective card, it was really like sluggish, but it didn't matter because I had so much fun using a different team, scoring with different players, and using my first owner Serie A team, man. So it's like dreams for the future when it comes to this kind of stuff. But regardless, with the player review, 6'2" for Correa, high medium work rates, 4-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. In regards to his player traits, he does have the finesse shot trait, which is obviously very nice to have for FIFA nowadays, because the finesse shots outside the 18-yard box are very good, because as you guys know, I did the Heung-min Son review, very similar situation where if you have the finesse shot trait and you have the 5-star weak foot, 4-star weak foot, or just using your strong foot, it's very helpful to break down people who are really parking that bus, right? In regards to the in-game attributes for this card, he's got 84 acceleration with 89 sprint speed, so that is something that you should improve with the card. Now, with Lazio's current position in the Champions League, they are in second place with the group of Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge, and Zenit, right? So second place, 5 points. This card could potentially get upgraded, so that's the huge point that we're going to have to make when it comes to this player review, because right now, there's a couple of variations you can go with in regards to chemistry styles. You can either be okay with his shooting as it is, but improve his dribbling as much as possible while giving him a little bit of pace and a little bit of passing and using him in that cam position. Or you can just use whatever dribbling it is that this card has and just give him the Hunter chemistry style while boosting his shooting and pace stats as much as possible, because with the potential future upgrade for this card, increasing his dribbling is going to be the most ideal thing in regards to base card stats being increased, right? So hopefully EA kind of increases them quite significantly if they do progress, because then that way, if the shooting is being increased by base card stats as well, you can even give him an engine chemistry style on top of that, and he still could be a really good player. But for now, in regards to what this card is right now, Hunter chemistry style makes the most sense in my opinion, because I don't think giving him an engine is going to fix his quote-unquote sluggish dribbling, because of the fact that he is already a 6'2" player with a body type that's not stocky, but like an average, I would say, right? He's an average plus, actually, if that's what Footbin's saying. But passing on the card, very nice as well, with 85 short passing, 78 long passing with 85 curve, while having 76 composure. So for me personally, I'm thinking of using this card as a cam, because when you have that finesse shot trait and the shooting abilities that he does have, I could potentially pop in some long shots with him, or even just set up the play really nicely, because I was using João Pedro's red card that was chilling in my team right here. So obviously, the Correa card is definitely a huge upgrade in regards to that. Dribbling on the card, like I said, we're going to have to experiment with, see what that's like in game. No defensive presence with this card, but does have a little bit of a physical one with 80 stamina as well as 78 strength, right? So all of that put together looks like a pretty decent gameplay objective card for you to use for fun in your team, right? I have Lautaro Martinez, Perisic, Alexandro first owners, Tonali first owner. It just makes me feel good, you know? It makes me feel real good. But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be using the 4-2-3-1 formation as we normally do. We're going to have him playing in the center cam position, right? With Lautaro Martinez up top, Deo Lefebvre on the sides, Ivan Perisic on the side, Rabiot and Kessie playing CDM. By the way, these two, if they're given cards this year, they're going to be absolute monsters, because I really enjoyed using those two cards. And they don't even have any chemistry styles on them. They just play really well. This guy's too slow, especially with the game nowadays. But Tonali, not bad in the center back position. So we're going to get into a nice little Rttf classic game mode game right now. We're going to see how Correa fares against other players. Ooh, this is actually a very good test. This guy has a really good Serie A team. So this is definitely a good test for sure.
Going well and winning it back.
Ooh, look at Correa with a defensive presence. Okay, my boy.
And given away.
Oh, I'm actually gonna get this ball. Oh, good pressure.
Good pressure to win the ball back high.
The thing with this card right now is his 6'2" height. You know, 6'2" height's definitely gonna be very important for him.
With the ball and a chance to whip it in here.
Ooh, somewhat aggressive, but then stops his run. Okay.
Kessie has it.
There's the run. Oh, and the pass, Lautaro. You can see the gameplay is not necessarily up to par right now. It's very frustrating. It wasn't very frustrating because this game mode's awesome, but gameplay right now definitely not crazy. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the angle you look for, boys. With a card like Correa, you get that finesse shot angle. It is a GG, my dude. That's the one you look for. Nice first time pass there with Correa as well. Let's see how he moves off of Lautaro right here. Okay, so he's super aggressive. Could totally make that cross right there, but we won't. Comes back to support me, which is very good. I had to be a little bit careful there with dribbling, but made it work. Made it work. Aggressive, nice. His dribbling is really sus, especially if your gameplay is not up to par. It'll definitely be annoying from time to time for sure. You can see that it's crazy right now. But yeah, his dribbling will definitely be a problem when it comes to that. So, you know, if you're experiencing gameplay that's not up to par constantly, then you may want to give him an engine chemistry style. But remember that the shooting boost literally makes this card, in my opinion. Am I going to score that? Oh, I was about to say. Well done. Offers his support right there, too. That balance part, you definitely feel a lot for sure. Random acceleration touch. Okay. I don't even know where that came from, to be honest. Oh. Oh, I didn't mean to do the shooting animation. Definitely did not mean to do that. Wanted to tackle right there. Made it work, though. Touch. Near post strike. Ooh, good save by the goalkeeper. Good save by the goalkeeper. His shooting is really nice so far. Oh, and he left the game. Okay. That height is a big yikes sometimes, eh? It's kind of fun, though. Like, in a way, if I use him as a striker, he'd be pretty cool. Finesse shot from that angle? Oh, imagine if he didn't get that AI block. I'm actually kind of curious to see how the shot would come off. Alright, see how he adjusts to his AI runs. Go up. Doesn't go up here. Sticks to that position. He rotates a lot with Lautaro, actually. I've noticed that, at the very least.
Good atmosphere here. Everybody looking forward to what should be a really entertaining game.
Kind of have to work off his height a little bit, in a way. There we go. Oh! I might actually get that. Oh, man. I should have gone for the chip right there. It's hard to tell sometimes. The co-op angle I need to use in this game because of seeing the side space and stuff, but, man, I'm telling you, dudes, like, it's one of those things where sometimes it kind of sucks to use because of the dribbling, you know? Like, you want to see how close the ball is for certain situations, and you really can't. But obviously, it would be helpful if you could, you know? It's pretty aggressive so far. Let's play off of Lautaro here. Lautaro's going to make that run right there. Go for the finesse shot. You know what's crazy is that he's coming off of a dribble right there, but he still finesses the ball really, really nicely, man.
Glorious atmosphere here. Really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like
Oh, I actually thought I got that angle right there. The dribbling can be rough in those situations. You know what I actually kind of want to do here is I'm going to switch. I'm going to put Perisic in the cam position. Lautaro Martinez out wide. I want to try Correa up top in the striker position. Oh, there's the run. First time shot from that angle. Ooh. Okay, Correa. Goes into the empty position. Don't have to settle the touch. Just shoots it immediately and just bangs into the back of the net. Nice. That's interesting. He actually does go into empty positions. Ball roll, touch. Shot across goal. Good leg save from the goalkeeper. Maybe a little bit more power just to get it a little bit over his leg right there would have been fine.
And slipped through beautifully.
Oh. Shot first time. Nice. Good finish. Stays on side as well. Does really well right there, to be fair. I could definitely tell you guys right now, because of the way that he moves off the ball and because of how his dribbling kind of works, he's definitely more of an actual striker. He's definitely... Oh, he missed that. No way.
So it was a great opportunity.
Oh,
Sometimes
no.
you've got
That
to
one,
shoot
I
it.
honestly... That one right there, I thought he would actually score that for sure. That's why even when you give him the Hunter chemistry style, that's why the base card stats are very important. So as he gets upgraded, or if he does, probably more consistent at those angled finesse shots, right? I will say this one right now, though. This is definitely a card you use more in the striker position than you do in the cam position, just because of the way he moves generally, you know what I'm saying? Like, just right there, you can see that once I take those specific dribbles, he makes those aggressive, like, sideways runs. And then what you do is when they do that, is you kind of wait for them to transition back into the middle, right? And then you kind of like work off of that play. Like right now I could do the first time pass here, work off that pass right there, or just go for the shot or whatever, right? Like that's kind of like what you work off of with people like this. You go backwards here, there we go.
And now
Finesse shot? Oh, yeah, he's coming off of a dribble right there, so it's not going to be great. But yeah, the one thing you're going to notice with this card is that his dribbling is definitely very rough. At the end of the day, like it's going to be, but the thing is that like you kind of hope that his upgrades in the future just turn pretty significant to the point where his dribbling just feels really nice because he's a really tall player. So a tall player like this with some physical capabilities could be a very, very nice thing. But the thing that you have to utilize the most, I think, with him is going to be that finesse shot with him like that, which I could have potentially scored, but it was kind of coming off of a dribble as well. So alright guys, so final verdict on this Correa card. Hopefully he gets upgraded because he's kind of lacking in certain areas. The balance part on the card is really screwing with him a little bit, but here's a couple things to take into consideration for a card like Correa, right? So his dribbling is not necessarily the greatest, so you could consider giving him a finisher chemistry style if he's playing in the cam position because of the shooting boost that he gets. He gets a plus 15 for finishing, a plus 10 for shot power, while also boosting his dribbling as much as possible because of the fact that he has the finesse shot traits. Boosting the shot power and the finishing as much as possible is very, very ideal to be able to utilize that specific trait as much as possible. Like, I know I keep saying it, but it's very, very true for a card like this because of the way that he positions himself. If you give him the Hunter chemistry style in the striker position, he will make those forward runs. It's not one of the best attacking AIs. It's not like a Naki Williams level, but he still will go into the empty space really nicely because if he starts to drift out wide, what you kind of have to aim for is to make that pass and use a cam. In my case, I was using Perisic when I switched him. Use a cam that starts to cut inside so you can kind of get that shooting angle, right? His dribbling is still going to be rough, but what you could do is you can do like a first time fake shot to fake shot backwards and then just work off that pass because that's what this card will do for you in the striker position. For me, hopefully in the future they improve this card as much as possible shooting-wise and dribbling-wise for base card stats because this card with an engine chemistry style actually has a lot of potential. So it's really up to EA in regards to what they're going to do with this card if he gets upgraded while going into the next round. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.